So welcome all to our session. So today we are going to continue our discussion in some more R concepts. So we'll try to matrices we have seen data frames. And then I'll also discuss some more topics with you. Then we are going to talk about visualizations. How you can explore your data with the help of visualizations in R. We are going to discuss. This is what we are going to see. So different types of visualizations like scatter plots, histograms, box plots, bar plots. All these visualizations we'll try to create in R, and then we'll try to discuss some concepts related to these visualizations. So this is what we are going to see. So let's start our where we have left yesterday. So if you we have this data frame.
Varun, your voice is breaking, Varun.
Okay. Yeah. So now mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2 mic check.
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice now?
Yes, Varun, it's clear.
Yeah. So slightly my throat is aching today. So I will try to be loud as possible as I can. Okay. So try to listen closely to what we are going to discuss. So yesterday we have created our data frame. If you remember, friends underscore data. This is the small data frame we have created. So in this, I have my 4 rows. And then I have my 4 columns. So I have my columns as name, age, height, and married. So these are 4 columns that we have. And now on this data frame, I'm going to apply for some conditions. So what are these conditions? Let us try to understand. So first condition is I want to filter all my rows where the age of my observations is greater than or equal to 27 for us. So I want to filter this. So I can say friends underscore data, and then I can give friends underscore data $age. So it is going to go to our age column. And then it is going to filter all the observations where age is greater than or equal to 27 first. It is going to do this. So press Control Enter here. And it has filtered our observations. Nicholas and Jacob first. So we are able to apply some conditions on our data frame. Similarly, on your data set also, you can apply all these operations, what we are doing. You can apply. So now I'll show you another example. Now I want to filter all my rows where age is greater than or equal to 27. And I want all the values corresponding to my columns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is what I'm saying. So you are going to get the same result. What we have got here, there will be no change. So you are saying that filter all my observations where age is greater than or equal to 27 and give me all the corresponding values in my columns. So press Control Enter here. So you see there is no change in the result for us. Same result whatever you got previously. Here also you are able to get the same result for us. Now what you are going to do is, instead of 4 columns, if I select only 3 columns first. Now you see, it is filtering our observations based on age. Only give me values for observations present in column 1, column 2, and column 3 first. So it is only going to give you results related to our name column, our age column, and our height column. Only these results we are going to get. So that is all. Now if you say only columns 1, 3. If you say only columns 1, 3, then it is only going to show you column 1 name and column 3 height. It is only going to show us that. So you have name and you have height. So this is how you can apply your operations on your data frame. So this is what we are trying to do. Now, you can also refer to the columns not only by their position, but also you can refer to your columns by their column names. So or I can say for what columns I want the values. This condition. So here I am giving the names of my columns. So show me And what are those rows where this condition is being satisfied? Age is greater than or equal to 27. And give me the corresponding values present in the name column, age column, and height column first. So now press Control Enter. So always remember that. The names what you are giving here should be exactly same as your names of your columns. So there should not be any changes in this column name what you are giving, and exactly you have to give the same column name what you are able to see in your data frame. So small concept you have to remember first. Now, so I'm saying only filter those observations from my data frame where age is greater than or equal to 27 for us. So these are the results what you are getting. So Nicholas, age is greater than 27. Again, Jacob, age is also greater than 27 for us. Now I'm seeing my column name should be name and age. So these are my column names. Now what we are seeing, go to my friends underscore data frame for us, and then give me the rows where age is greater than or equal to 27 for us, and give me the corresponding column values. That is what I'm saying. Press Control Enter. So you see, you are getting the same result. It is giving you the values for all those observations which are satisfying this condition. And then I'm saying I want the corresponding values related to my columns name and age. So it is giving us the same result for us, Nicholas and Jacob. We are getting the same result. So that is how you are supposed to work out some examples. Always take some dummy data like this and try to work out small examples. Now, some more examples we have, but this time we are going to work with a concept called as factors. Create a factor variable for us. Factor means category. In simple terms, you can understand this as category for us. Creating a new factor variable called as friend underscore groups. And then what are the factor values I'm giving? 1, 2. That means I have two categories of friends. I have category 1 type of friend. I have category 2 type of friend. So this is what we are having. So first create this factor variable for us. So you can simply use the ready-made function called as factor, which is present in our R. So two categories of friends we have created. And how do you cross-check? Whatever variable you have created, friend underscore groups, it is a factor variable. You can understand from here. It is a factor variable with two levels. What are those two levels? Level 1 and level 2. These are the two levels. Now, observe what we are doing. We are seeing levels of my friend underscore groups. So what is the output you are going to get? It is going to show you what are your two categories. My two categories are 1 and 2. So it is giving us this information. My two categories are 1 and 2 for us. Now we are seeing change my levels in factor variable what I have created, friend underscore groups. Change this to best friend and not best friend. So you want to change this value of 1 to best friend first. And you want to change value of 2 to not best friend. You are just changing the levels. From level 1, level 2, you are changing the categories first. From 1 and 2 levels, you are changing it to best friend and not best friend first. So now you see on the right hand side, you can clearly understand that levels have changed. My two categories have changed in the variable what I've created, friend underscore groups. So levels have changed to best underscore friend and then not best underscore friend. So this is what we have done. Again, friend underscore groups. So you see, what is the value you are getting? 1 is indicating best friend. 2 is indicating not best friend. Again, 1 is indicating best friend. 2 is indicating not best friend first. So that is how you have created a factor variable. So you can see levels and press Ctrl Enter. So now your levels have changed. Best underscore friend and not underscore best underscore friend. So that is what you have. So same thing, how you can also do, I'm saying factor, create a factor on my friend underscore groups. And then what are the values? The values are not underscore best underscore friend and best underscore friend. And now what is going to happen? Now you see your levels have changed. So now you have two levels, not underscore best underscore friend. And then you have another level, best friend first. So this is information on what you're having. Now, if you say class of friend underscore groups, it is a factor first. We have simply created a factor. This is what we have. So what is the difference between both the steps we have done? In this step, if you see, the first level what we have is best underscore friend. The second level what we have is not underscore, best underscore friend. Now, we have changed our levels. We have changed. So how are you going to get this changed order? You observe what we are doing. So now, what is happening here? You are getting null, and also we are able to understand that the levels have been changed for us, not underscore, best underscore friend and best underscore friend first. So let us try to fix this. So friend underscore groups, press control enter. You have more factors. And now we are saying factor my, again factor, that is the problem, what we are getting. So just 1 second. So it is giving us some error. Let us see what is that error. Okay. We have missed this quotation marks. Now, so now you see the order in which we have assigned has been changed for us. Previously, the order was one was assigned for best underscore friend. Now we have changed it. One is being assigned for not a best friend, and two is being assigned for best underscore friend first. So it is very straightforward. We have first created a factor with two levels, 1, 2, and then we have changed the levels. 1 means not a best friend, 2 means you are best friend for us. And then automatically it is going to assign these values. You don't have to give this command, it is not required for us. You can simply say friend underscore groups, and then you are going to get your result. So 1 means not a best friend, 2 means best friend for us. You don't have to even give this command. This is not required. So that is what you are doing. Now, if you scroll down, we are adding a new column to our friends underscore data. So what is that new column we are adding? We are adding something called as group. And then in this new column, I want to store my results which are present in friend underscore groups. I want this result. So create a new column called as group in your data frame. And now you see it has created a new column for us, group. So Nicholas is not a best friend for us. Thomas is a best friend. Then Jacob is not a best friend. And then Jimmy is a best friend for us. So like this, we are in a position to create a new column with our factors. These are called as factors what we have created. The two categories of items. So category 1 is not best friend for us. Category 2 is a best friend for us. So this is what we have to understand, how to work with factors. A new column we have created. Now you observe what we are doing. We are checking whether this new column, what we have created, is a factor or not. So is dot factor. So far you have seen different is dot character, is dot logical. This is what you have seen. Now there is a new function called is dot factor. You want to check whether friend underscore groups, is it a factor or not? So you can apply this function is dot factor. Press Control Enter. So the answer what you are getting is true. It is a factor. It is a factor variable what we have created. How do you confirm your answer? You can confirm your answer from here. Friend underscore groups is a factor what we have created. So now you are checking for your data frame what you have created is dot factor friends underscore data. I want to check whether my entire data frame is it a factor or not. So now What is the answer you are going to expect? False. Not having factors first. So this is the small thing what you have to understand is dot factor. Then you can also apply your structure function. Structure. So if you want to know what is the data type for all the columns present in our data frame, you can use something like structure function. So if you press Control Enter, what is the output you are going to get? Output what is? Name is a character column first. Age is a numeric column first. Height is a numeric column first. Married is a logical data first. And group is a factor. So like this, you can understand what is the data type for each and every column present in our data frame. So it is a good function for a structure friend underscore data. Friends underscore data. So that is the logic. Now, if you double click on this, remember this different view, how you can get it if you simply double click on this data frame. So if you double click on your data frame, you are going to get this alternate view first. Okay, so you are able to clearly understand what is the first column: name, age, height, married, group. So this is the small data frame what we have created. So now you can also say view function. If you remember, we have used our view function. That also you can use. You can say friends underscore data. Press Control Enter. So now also we are going to get the same result for us. There is no difference. Same result you are going to get. So that is the logic. Now if you click on this back arrow button, it will take you to our program. So if you click on this friends underscore data, now back arrow. If you click on back arrow, it will take you to this R file what we are working with. Now observe what we are doing. We are trying to extend our data frame. So observe what is going to happen. We are trying to column bind. We are trying to combine our data frame with our factor variable, what we have created in the form of columns. So column bind function you can do. Press Control Enter. So now you see, this was our data frame. Now on this data frame, we want again with friends underscore groups. So what is that friends underscore group? It is a factor variable what you have created. So this is the additional column which is going to get added. So this is the additional column which is getting added to our data frame first. So this is what you have to understand. Additional column is getting added. So like this, you can perform many operations on our data frame. You can create like this dummy data and you can practice. Whatever we have done, creating factors, change the lens for these factors, then creating a new group with these factors. So all these things you can do. Now, Let us discuss about list. So list is a ordered collection of objects first. It is a sequential collection of objects. These objects can be vectors, it can be matrices, it can be data frames first. List can be anything first. A list can contain all kinds of R objects. These R objects can be matrices, it can be data frames, okay, it can be vectors, it can be anything first. There is no restriction. So how can you create a list? Simply, you can use a function called as list. So you can apply this function, list. So now you observe, we are creating one list. So mother name, okay, you can change this to one, father name, James, then sisters. Sam, and then I can have mayors. I can give any names for sisters. So we are trying to create a list, and this list is having our family names. So this is mother name, this is father name, this is sister's name, and then these are the age of your sisters. So now create this simple list here. Okay, let's make it this too. Vanessa, some name I'm giving. And now create our list. So we have created our list, my underscore family. And this is my list. Mother name, Vanessa, father name, James, sister Sam and Mayers. And these are the ages of my sisters, 12, 22 first. So now what we are going to do, observe. How can we extract information? How can we extract information from a list? Let us try to understand. So names of my family, if you give, so what is the output you are going to expect? All the names of your family members, it is going to give you. So what are the names of your family members? Mother, father, sisters, and sister underscore age. These are the names. Then if you give length of my underscore family, it is going to give you length is 4. How it is 4 for us? Mother, father, sister, sister. 4. Now, if you want to find out what is the name of your father, so if you give my underscore family $father, it is going to give you my father's name is James. Suppose if you want to also find out what is the name of the father in a different method, then you can also try this. You can give box brackets and you can say in quotation marks father. So this is also going to give you the same result. So you can refer to the name and it is going to give you what is the value present in this name. it is going to give you what is the value which is present in our name. So now if you say my underscore family, in brackets you are giving 1. So 1 stands for your mother. What is the value present here? It is Vanessa. So this is the value. Now if you see 3, what is the value which is present in 3? Mother, father and sisters. So we are going to get the values of our sisters. So Sam and Mears. These are the names of our sisters. So now observe, what is this output going to be? I'm saying go to my third position. And in my third position, I have my sister's name, Sam and Mears. Now, among those 2 sisters, you select what is the value present in position number 1. What is the value? It is Sam. So you are going to get Sam as the output. So that is the value. So if you change this to 2 here, you are going to get Mears. So the value present in position number 2 is Mears first. So this is what you are able to understand. Now you can extend this list. You can say my family underscore grandfather is a new name what you're creating. And what is the value you want to store? It is John, is my grandfather's name. And then my grandmother's name is Mary. So these are 2 additional family members, what I'm trying to introduce in my list. So John and Mary, they are my grandfather and grandmother. So now if you see, select these 2 lines, press Ctrl Enter. So now check what is your my underscore family list. Now if you see here, it is giving you the answer. My underscore family is a list of 6 members: mother, father, sisters, and then grandfather, grandmother. So it is saying it is a list of 6 values. In mother, you have Vanessa. In father, you have James. And then sisters, Sam and Mears. Grandfather, John. Grandmother, Mary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a list of 6 values for us. So these are all the values that you have. Vanessa, James, Sam, Mears. And then you also have sister age, grandfather, grandmother. So sister age is also there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have forgotten sister age. So sister age is also there. So now if you see, When you double click, it will give us some information. So it is having a list of 6 names. Those names are mother. You are having one character, Vanessa. Father. You are having another character, James. You are having sisters. 2 characters are there, Sam and Mears. Sister, age. It is numeric data type. You are having 2 values, 12 and 22. Grandfather. Again, one character, you are having John. Grandmother. Again, one character, Mary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a list of 6 values. So this is what you can see. So these are small operations on your data frame, on your lists, and you can extract information. So that should be our job. So as part of our data analysis, you should be in a position to find out this information. And then you have to share this information with your clients or managers. So that is what we are supposed to do. So what is the next topic that we are going to discuss? Let us try to understand. We are going to discuss some small visualizations on a data set. So we'll try to explore our data with the help of graphs, or you can call it as charts. So let us try to understand. One simple chart I'm going to show you. It is called as histogram. So one simple visualization I'm going to show you, which is called as histogram. So I'll explain you after creating the histogram. After creating the histogram, I'll explain you what is this visualization all about. So how can you create this histogram? Simply, if you give hist MBA dollar GMAT, it is going to create a histogram for us. So this is a histogram. So you can on your x-axis you have your GMAT score. On your y-axis you have your frequencies. What is that you can understand now? Most of your students in our class have scored around the range of 700 in the GMAT examination. So most of the students have scored around 700 plus. This is what we can understand. There are very few students who have scored around 600. There are very students who have scored more than 750 plus. So you can understand how many observations are present in each of your intervals. How many observations are present in each of your intervals, you can understand. So now you watch what we are going to do here. I said histogram. Hist is the function for you to create your histogram. And then I'm saying groups is equal to C in brackets 600, 625, 650, 675, 700, 725, 750, 775, and 800. Now what is going to happen? You observe. We have broken down your histogram into intervals of 600, 625, 650 and all. So you can understand like this. This is 600, this is 625, 650, 675. In this manner, we have broken down. There is some issue. Let me fix that once. It is not groups is equal to. It is, you have to see breaks. That is a small change in the code what you have to do. 600, 625, 650, 675, 700, 725, 800. So now observe what is going to happen. Now you see, for us, you can also understand that this is 625, this is 675, 725, 750, 775 for us. So you have broken down your histogram into different intervals. So what is that you can understand? Most of our students are able to score in their GMAT between 700 to 725. And there are very few students who are scoring in the interval of 600 to 625 and 775 to 800. So this is what we can understand. So it will help you understand the frequency distribution of your data. That is the purpose of histogram. So now observe what we are going to do. If I say color is equal to blue, if I say. So you are going to get your blue. So blue color histogram we are going to. Then if you want to add more parameters to your histogram, you can simply say question mark and you can give hist. I told you, if you want to learn how to use any function in R, so what is that you're going to do? You have to give question mark and you have to give the name of the function. So now if you scroll down here, I'm saying labels is equal to. So observe what we are going to do. If you give this new parameter called as labels. So now you can understand how many students are there who have scored in the interval of 775 and 800. How many students are there in your data set? 2 students are there. How many students are there in the interval of 600 to 625? 12 students are there in your data set. So maximum number of students, you have 282 students in your data set who have scored between 700 to 725 first. So this is what you can understand. So this is a useful visualization first, which can help us understand how many observations are present in each and every interval in your data. So that is the advantage of your histogram first. Now you can also add some more parameters first. Like if you say main is equal to histogram of GMAT if I say. Then you see the title has changed. So now title for your visualization has been changed to histogram of GMAT. So like this, you can change your titles. You can change your titles also in this manner. Histogram of your GMAT. Now, if you want to save this image, whatever you have created, if you want to save it, then you can say export, save as image. And now, what is the format you want? PNG format or JPEG format, whatever is required for us. You can give it some name if you want. What is the file name? GMAT histogram, and then you can click on save. So it is getting saved in, it is getting saved in our downloads folder. So now you can go to your downloads folder. So this is my image. Open with photos. So this is my histogram of GMAT. So like this I can see. That is the logic. So histogram is a useful tool which can help you understand the free distribution of your data. Which can help you understand the frequency distribution of your data. Now, if you say hist MBA dollar work experience. So in the same manner, you can also create your histograms for different variables in your data. So you have very few observations where people are having more than 150 months of experience in your data. So most of your observations in your data are having around 50 months of experience. So this is what you're supposed to understand. So now if you click on this back arrow button, you'll be able to see the previous visualization, what we have created. You can click on zoom option. You can click on export. And if you want to erase, if you want to delete any of your visualizations, you can click on this broomstick and then it is going to delete. If you want to clear plots in our history, click on yes. So all the plots are. Again, if you want to create that plot, you have to press Control Enter. And then again, you will be able to see a histogram visualization. So that is the idea. So it is simple visualizations which can help us understand our data better. That is what you are supposed to do. So now there is a small change in our schedule. Today I'm slightly not feeling well. So therefore, we can we can end our session at this point. So what we are going to do is in our next session, we are going to continue from this point, from visualizations. And then we are going to discuss all the other visualizations like box plots, bar plots, scatter plots. All these visualizations we'll see and we'll try to understand how to create these visualizations. And also I will introduce you to one important library which is called as ggplot. So this is what we are going to see in our coming class on Monday. So Monday again we are going to connect back like always, and we are going to spend some time from 7 to 9, and we'll try to discuss all the remaining concepts in visualizations first. So my apologies for not being able to continue because of a bad sore throat. So I would say, please stay back and fill your attendance sheet. So we'll try to circulate it. We'll try to keep link open for us. So try to fill in your attendance sheet for today's session. And then again, let us connect back on Monday. Yeah, so Himawant, thanks for circulating the attendance link. So attendance link is there in your chat window. So try to fill in the attendance link with all your details. And the link is going to remain live for some time. So you can let your other friends also know so that they can also fill the attendance. And then, like always, let us connect back on Monday and then continue our discussion. So till then, take care, stay safe, and thanks for your time today. Bye.